Hello viewers, this is Heartless. Welcome back to my playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Previously, in Beast's Castle, we took out the Shadow Stalker and Dark Thorn boss. We also sealed Beast's Castle's first keyhole. We're on a roll now. When we were done there, Merlin summoned us back to Hollow Bastion. Guided by Merlin, the party returns to Hollow Bastion. Merlin shows them the Book of Pooh. Hop inside the book. However, Merlin has gone off to find Leon and the others. Let's go into the book and see Pooh. That might not be the best idea, Sora. I know you're good friends with Pooh. We really should wait for Merlin, but I'd like to check on Pooh. Oh.
Sora! Cover for me, okay?
Probably not the best idea, Sora. Well, we're now in the 100-acre wood.
I wonder if Pooh's home.
Interesting rendition with pop-up panels. Sora visits the 100-acre wood again and finds Pooh's house. Go see Pooh. 3 treasures available. And 1 puzzle piece. Let's go see if we can snag them. Ah, there he is. Who's glopping honey all over my screen? Oh. 100-acre wood. And we're at Pooh Bear's house. Obviously. Sora sees Pooh in front of his house, thinking hard about something. Talk to Pooh. First, let's check around and see what we can find. The sweet smell of honey floats by.
Yeah.
Can't strike the chimney here. This chest contains an AP boost. This one contains a Mythril Stone. And this one contains the 100-acre wood map. And again, it appears we can't get to that puzzle piece yet. We can't go into drive form here. So, he probably meant to write "ring the bell" here. Ring also. Could be. So let us greet Winnie the Pooh.
Oh. Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game.
What?
Huh? Ah!
What's going on?
Donald?
Sounds like trouble. Heartless.
Did you bring the book, Sora?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Gotta get the book now. Defeat the Heartless. You asked for that. Bye-bye, Heartless. Uh-oh.
Think it's okay?
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
But what about Merlin?
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
Most of the places seem to be gone. Looks like it was pretty badly damaged. I only see Pooh's house now. A strange force blows Sora out of the book. Upon his return, he finds that only Pooh's house remained. Go check on Pooh. Oh, and we got the 100-acre wood map from our previous visit. Let's go check on Pooh.
Pooh.
What could have happened? At least Pooh is safe and sound. Sora is relieved to see the bear again. Talk to Pooh. Let's greet him again.
I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
And I'm glad you came to visit. But you see, I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later. Somebody I don't know.
What?
Oh, sure. So, how's Piglet these days?
I don't think I know anyone by that name. Now, where was I? Oh yes, my stoutness exercises.
Pooh? Hey, Pooh? Something very weird is happening here. Maybe I better go back and ask Merlin about this.
Yeah, good idea. Couldn't be bothered to wait up for an old wizard, eh? Sorry about that. How are things in there? Well, Pooh seems to have forgotten all about me. And not just me, all his other friends too. I was afraid of that. I suspect it has something to do with those pages the Heartless stole. You'll have to collect the torn pages and repair the book to put things right. This book is one of the world's most cherished elements. I'd been meaning to tell Leon I'd found it, but perhaps we should keep it between us for now. We will. Good, good. Now the book isn't all that's cherished. This is for you, Sora. What is it? Simply concentrate on it with all your heart, and you need only say the word to summon an ally who will help in times of need. Like Simba and Mushu did the last time we were here? Precisely. Now go forth, with your friends by your side. Thanks, Merlin. We are worried about Pooh, so we'll be back once we've found those torn pages. And we have obtained the baseball charm. With the help of 2 friends, use the summon command to call forth Chicken Little for a helping hand. So now we can summon Chicken Little. The summon command has been added. When used, the drive gauge becomes the summon gauge. The summoned character is exchanged for the rest of the party. Try the different commands that appear with each summon. All right. The Heartless have torn the book's pages out, and Pooh's lost his memory. Find the torn pages and help him. Collect the torn pages. For Beast's castle, the Beast saves Belle and apologizes. They grow closer, but the spell is far from broken. The pages the Heartless had torn out had made Pooh lose his memory. Sora needs to collect those pages. Find the pages and put them back. Now let's touch down again. We have a new item, the baseball charm, which will help us summon Chicken Little. We have a new status for the summon. Now this gains experience for every point consumed by the summon gauge. And our first summon is Chicken Little. Chicken Little can stop enemy movements and bring distant enemies in close to attack. Now that hasn't extended our ability to level up Valor Form, though. But that's alright. Have you found any pages of Pooh's book? They are scattered throughout the worlds. I know how much Pooh and his friends mean to you, too. Good luck finding them all. Thank you, Merlin. They say the city can't be rebuilt without computers. Merlin was against them, though, saying they just got in the way. Like I said before, this town is equipped with defense devices. They can be helpful. Fighting alongside them should make it easier for you. Alright. Now time to review the Jiminy's journal entries. Let's go to Collection first, and look at character files, starting with Other. Chicken Little, the new summon that we got. From Chicken Little in 2005, Chicken Little has more pluck and heart than most boys, twice his size. He never turns away from a challenge, no matter how big it is. He's a loyal pal of Sora's, and is always quick to answer a call for help. Now for Beast's Castle, starting with Sora, the hero of the Keyblade, who fights against the Heartless and the Nobodies. His journey in search of his lost friend Riku continues. Sora joined forces with the Beast during his travels last time, when the Beast was trying to free Belle. Yep, at Maleficent's castle in Hollow Bastion. Donald Duck, the royal court magician. He left Disney Castle in the Gummy Ship to search for King Mickey. Donald already knows the Beast. The last time they met, they fought together to free Belle from her captors. Goofy, captain of the Royal Knights. Goofy left Disney Castle in the Gummy Ship to search for King Mickey. Goofy already knows the Beast. The last time they met, they fought together to free Belle from her captors. There are 2 entries for the Beast. From Beauty and the Beast in 1991. A hideous beast with sharp teeth and claws. A mysterious rose is his most precious possession, kept in a glass case. Sora and his friends helped the Beast free Belle from Maleficent's clutches once before. The Beast again, a cold-hearted prince. Because of his selfish heart, he was changed into a beast by a beautiful enchantress. He was so ashamed of his hideous appearance that he turned his back on the world. Meeting Belle softened his heart and gave him hope for the future. And of course Belle, a girl who was held captive in the Beast's castle. At first he frightened her, but little by little she noticed the injured heart he was hiding from the world. Belle is one of the 7 princesses needed to open the final door to the Realm of Darkness. She is very grateful to the Beast and to Sora for saving her after she was kidnapped by the Heartless. Cogsworth, the Beast's major domo. He became a clock when an enchantress put a spell on the castle. Cogsworth is very particular about order and punctuality. Maybe that's why he turned into a clock? Yes, that could very well be. And he doesn't like to be toyed with by curious ducks. Lumiere, the castle's maitre d'. He became a candlestick when an enchantress put a spell on the castle. Lumiere has a way with words and can be quite a charmer. Yes, indeed he can. Be our guest, be our guest. Mrs. Potts, the Beast's housekeeper and Chip's mother. She became a teapot when an enchantress put a spell on the castle. Mrs. Potts is always ready to warm your heart with a comforting cup of tea. And her son Chip, Mrs. Potts's little boy. Chip became a teacup when an enchantress put a spell on the castle. His missing front tooth became a little chip on the rim of this teacup. Yep, here is that chip. The wardrobe. The castle's lady maid. She became a wardrobe when an enchantress put a spell on the castle. Zaldin. Organization 13's number 3. His wiles have clouded the beast's heart. The organization's motives are a string of mysteries. What could their true goal be? Yes, what could it be, I wonder? And the 100-acre wood. Starting with Sora, a boy who wields the Keyblade. Not long ago, he gathered up the scattered pages of a storybook and became friends with everyone inside. Winnie the Pooh, who debuted in Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree in 1966, a bear who lives in the 100-acre wood, known as Pooh for short. He loves to eat, and his very favorite thing to eat is honey. Pooh likes to exercise every morning. He says it improves his appetite. Yeah, I'll bet. Silly little bear. And the Heartless. A few Heartless debuted at Beast's Castle, starting with the large body. Of course, they appeared in the original Kingdom Hearts as well. It will block attacks dealt from the front, so a good option is to perform a series of combos from behind, finishing with full swing. When enraged, it will repeatedly tackle its target. That's the time to use reaction commands. Use kickback to finish the battle. Yep, certainly is a big fellow. Hook Bat. It generally flies around scoping the area. When it swoops, use Bat Cry to capture it and attack surrounding enemies. After this attack, use combos while in the air to defeat it. Lance Soldier. The soldier and Lance don't get along, so it will be easy to catch this enemy off guard. When its HP gets low, the Lance goes nuts. Grab it with Lance Tug to attack surrounding enemies. A good strategy is to lower its HP and wait for the chance to use Lance Tug. Then Gargoyle Knight. Although it looks like an ordinary statue, it attacks with no warning. Immune to magic, it can attack from any range. Parry its attacks for a chance to use reaction commands. Particularly Release, which will release what is possessing it. And its companion, the Gargoyle Warrior. Although it looks like an ordinary statue, it attacks with no warning. Immune to magic, it is skilled in ranged attacks. Fully avoid its spinning attacks for reaction commands. If timed well, it can be defeated in a single blow. Yep, like the other gargoyle. Thresholder. The doors possessed by Possessor that attacked Sora and his friends. Possessor was separated from the doors with Release, in which the power of the Keyblade was poured into the keyhole blocked by its arms. Possessor, a Heartless that appeared in Beast's Castle. It possessed the dungeon doors, turning it into a Thresholder. It had the power to conceal itself, but had very few other powers. Yep, once it was released, it was pretty defenseless. Shadow Stalker, a Heartless that attacked Belle in Beast's Castle. It jumped around on the floor, pillars, and chandelier of the ballroom, creating mayhem. And as I said, it looks a lot like Dark Ball from the previous game. Dark Thorn, a liberated version of Shadow Stalker that appeared in Beast's Castle. It appeared and disappeared while running wild, creating a chaotic battle for Sora and his friends. I see it has a hole in its torso, like the dark side. Hollow Bastion. New story events. Guided by Merlin, we returned to Hollow Bastion. And what did he have? The Book of Pooh. But the Heartless tore out the pages, and Pooh's memories with them. To put things back in order, we had no choice but to find all the torn pages. Now for Beast Castle. New story events here as well. In fact, they're all new for the castle. We stopped by the castle, but the beast wasn't being very friendly. It seemed all he was interested in was his precious rose. We asked Belle what was going on. Belle told us the beast had been acting strange lately, and has locked up his servants in the dungeon. We went to the West Hall to rescue the servants and learn more. But a wardrobe was blocking the door to the basement. When we tried to move the wardrobe, it talked. It was a human who had been magically transformed. When an enchantress turned the young master a prince into the beast because of his cruelty, he transformed all of his servants as well. We defeated the marauding door and entered the dungeon, where we found the enchanted servants. Having served the beast for many years, they believed the Heartless had caused the change in his demeanor. We stepped up to the plate at the first mention of the Heartless. The servants showed us to a secret passage. We opened the hidden door and headed for the beast's room. Inside was Zaldin from Organization 13, stoking the flames of the beast's anger. Enraged, the beast set upon us, but he recovered his senses with the servants' help. The beast worried that he had done something terrible to Belle, while his mind was not his own. Wanting to talk to Belle, the beast went in search of her, but she was nowhere to be found. Just then, her voice came from the ballroom, calling for help. We fought the Heartless that had come after Belle. She was unharmed, although Zaldin escaped. The beast apologized for his behavior, and the two became closer than ever. Still, it may be some time before the spell is broken. Reunion with Beast. Sora and his friends see the beast again, but he's obsessed with his rose. The Castle Secret. The dungeon held servants who had been transformed into household items. The beast deceived. The beast was misled by Organization 13. Ballroom Battle. Sora and his friends fought the Heartless, attacking Belle in the ballroom. That appears to be it for Beast's Castle. Now for the 100-acre wood. Sora was back in the 100-acre wood once again. Pooh was in front of his house, thinking hard about something or other. When Sora spoke with Pooh, a strange force blew him back out of the book, which was about to be stolen by Heartless. Sora got it back and went inside, only to find that Pooh's house was all that was left. Sora was relieved to learn that Pooh was safe and sound. But something was wrong. The pages the Heartless had torn out had affected Pooh's memory. He could hardly remember a thing. Yes, poor little Pooh. Nothing yet in the album. That appears to be it for the journal entries. We have a new summon from Merlin, so in the next episode, we will work on leveling up that summon. This is Heartless. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.